What's good, people? Welcome back to another video where I use a pistol. But not just any pistol, the PSS. And you'll see why the video is named why it is in a minute. But first of all, here's my second channel. And in case you didn't know, I stream this game. And I stream it on that channel. So, if you will ever wonder how I talk in real time, not in an offline recorded video, then hop over there and hit the sub button, and you'll be notified of when I go live. And just in case you didn't know, I go live Wednesday and the weekends. Now, with that out the way, let's go ahead and talk about the map that we're going to be on. Fisk. And I say talk about the map, but more like talk about the atmosphere. It's nighttime. And do you see that death combo right there? The barred house is right next to the damn container. So everyone and their dog and their family and also their cousin that they don't like should be running straight up here to hit either one of these loot events. People, I'm going to say something here. And please, by all means, feel free to disagree in the comment section down below. But, top 3 weapons, in no particular order, to pull off a headshot with, and it feels satisfying. PSS, 629, MP5. Now, if you want a non-suppressed version of that list, here you go. L86, M82, and last, but not least, the freaking, damn, what is that gun called? Not the SG1, not the G3. It's another gun. It's in between though. You know what? I'll leave that to y'all. I'll leave that last weapon to y'all. Most satisfying guns to pull off a headshot with, and I'll stand on this hill. PSS, VSS, MP5. That's what I stand on. And I'm gonna come in here and try to use this to a comm station, but apparently this house was occupied, and I was doing a house invasion. I didn't know I was invading somebody's house. But remember at the start of the video when I said everyone, their dog, their cousin that they don't like, and themselves should be coming up here? Well, so far, we got the cousin that no one likes, and we got the dog. You can choose which one is which. But, that's only 2 people. There is 11 people, well now 9, but 11 people minus myself in this match, if this lobby is full. So, where is everybody else? Well, he just saw a homeboy hit the detector, and based upon what he does, with the information that he knows from that detector, we can use that to our advantage. And there you go. Someone just hit the barred house. That's not the same person, because homeboy did not travel at the speed of sound, but someone's in there. Or at least, that's what I think. Because if they were smart, they would try to open the safe, run out the house, and watch the house. And not, proceed to be a squatter inside the barred house. You know what? That reminds me of a saying. Home is where the heart is. There you go. I can remember what the saying was. Home is where the heart is, right? Well, apparently, everyone's heart is in every single damn house on the map. Because people will stay in houses for the entire match. But then radiation comes, it's like, oh, alright, my rent's due. Time to leave, I ain't got no money. And they leave. Right? But in this case, the barred house is no one's home. Even the person who stays in it, it's not their home. People, we know that this game's gunplay, bullet velocity, shooting mechanics, whatever you want to call it, we know it's trash, right? But the PSS takes that notion and turns it up to 30. The PSS bullets travel stupidly slow. And when I say slow, I mean a turtle who was high. And it would make sense because right now it's 4:19. Not the time, the date. So, shooting someone on the move and hitting them with a PSS, you should feel rewarded. You should feel like you know this game. That's what you should feel like. But when you miss, you just took off roughly a seventh of your ammunition. You don't have a lot of rounds. But when they do hit, they cause a lot of damage. And I said this before and I'll say it again. The PSS is the VSS unnerfed without a scope. If you didn't catch me, let me say it one more time. The PSS is a VSS that was never nerfed without the scope. Because as far as I can tell, the developers never nerfed the PSS, only the VSS. So by all means, I should be falling in love with this gun right now. Well, there's falling in love, and then you gotta test the love as well. Y'all know what's coming. Go hear that phone, right? Now, I made up my mind right here I'm going to use the phone. He's going to be here, or right there. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, I went prone and showed y'all that in the past while I was playing this here game. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to answer this phone, and where is dude at?
The plane is near. Get ready for the airdrop. Say you are a killer. Can you stay alive now when you are a threat?
I like this pistol, but this pistol also pisses me off. My aim is not the greatest. I will go ahead and say that out loud right now. My aim is not the greatest. That's why I play shootouts freaking daily to try to improve it. But y'all seen how I fired 2 different shots at that guy while he was walking away from me, and none of them hit. He was square in front of me, and I fired twice, and none of the rounds hit. That's how freaking weird this pistol is. And as a matter of fact, the first headshot at the start of this here match, I'm surprised I hit that. Because if y'all watched my streams, y'all will know how fucking unreliable this thing's iron sights actually are. Right? So I'm surprised I hit that. But when you do hit stuff though, when you do, it's not euphoric. It's not 629 levels of dopamine. It's like, ooh, I hit him 1 time, good. 2 more times, he's gone. Now with a Mosin, I know, completely unrelated weapon. But with a Mosin, it's like, ooh, I hit him 1 time, cool. Let me just rechamber and hit him a 2nd time, and he's out of here. And he got the stun, so that's great. But with the PSS, well, actually, it's more viable to compare a PSS to a 629. 629 stuns, PSS don't. 629 is loud, but PSS is quiet. 629 has 2, if not 3 hits to the chest and they're gone, but it's the same thing with PSS. 629 actually makes sense when you shoot it, PSS don't. But guess what? Those are the 2 pistols that I would ever use in this here game. Ever. Unless they come out with a scoped deagle, which would be hella cool, or a scoped magnum, like in Battlefield 4 and 3, rest in peace Battlefield. I'm using these 2 pistols and these 2 pistols only. So, is there anything that you should learn from this here video? Well, there's an obvious thing. People will go for loot events even if they are right on top of each other, and that's how people die. Did you notice that everyone I killed was near the container, if not the barred house? Did you notice that? And secondly, if you ever decide to use a PSS, make sure your aim is on point. Because if you don't, you will die. You might get a kill, but you'll die. And I almost want to say don't PSS gunfight. Like, don't take the PSS into a gunfight because you will lose. But if you know how to arc your bullets, aim slightly above their head in third person, you might pull off a headshot. But don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself and see. At the time of this here voice recording, I'm done with the PSS challenge as of like a week ago. So, this might be the last you will ever see of me using a PSS. Unless you go to the second channel and watch one of my streams. So, everyone, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.